The murder of Mary Rogers, which took place in 1841, is one of the most mysterious and infamous criminal cases of the 19th century in the United States. Mary was a young and captivating saleswoman who worked at a well-known cigar shop in New York, frequented by influential and wealthy men of the time. Her death, shrouded in intrigue and speculation, captivated both the press and the public. Mary Cecilia Rogers was famously known as the beautiful cigar girl, thanks to her striking appearance and her job at a cigar shop on Broadway. This shop was a magnet for powerful men, including journalists and politicians, and Mary's popularity ensured that her disappearance and later, her death became a major media sensation. On July 25, 1841, Mary left her mother's house, claiming she was going to visit some relatives, but she never returned. Her body was discovered 3 days later, on July 28th, floating in the Hudson River near Hoboken, New Jersey. The autopsy revealed that Mary had likely been strangled, but the exact circumstances of her death remained elusive. Some marks on her body indicated she had been physically assaulted, and there were even suspicions of rape. Despite these findings, no clear clues ever emerged to identify her killer. Several theories swirled around the case, with some of the most prominent including: one of the prevailing theories was that Mary had been the victim of a sexual attack by a group of men, possibly in a tavern or secluded location, and was then killed to prevent her from exposing them. A theory that gained traction later was that Mary had died during a botched illegal abortion. Mrs. Frederica Loss, the owner of a boarding house in Hoboken, claimed that Mary had been seen with a mysterious man shortly before her disappearance, and that she likely died due to a failed abortion. According to this theory, her body was dumped in the river to cover up the truth. Mary's fiancé, Daniel Payne, was initially suspected of her murder. However, Payne was found dead a few months later, apparently by suicide, leading some to believe he had been consumed with guilt. Still, no conclusive evidence was ever found to tie him to the crime. The media coverage of Mary Rogers' murder was unprecedented for its time. New York newspapers followed every twist and turn of the case, speculating wildly and stirring public interest. Mary's beauty and fame, combined with the unsolved nature of her death, captivated the nation. One of the most fascinating aspects of Mary Rogers' murder is its connection to the writer Edgar Allan Poe. He was inspired by the case to write his detective story, The Mystery of Marie Roget, published between 1842 and 1843. Poe set the story in Paris and changed the protagonist's name from Mary Rogers to Marie Roget, but retained many details from the real murder. In the story, Poe employed his famous detective C. Auguste Dupin to solve the mystery using deductive reasoning. Poe's tale became one of the earliest examples of detective fiction, a genre he helped to create. Despite the theories presented in the story, the real case of Mary Rogers remained unsolved. Some contemporary historians and researchers believe that the abortion theory is the most plausible explanation for Mary's death, though it has never been confirmed. The lack of solid evidence, combined with the investigative shortcomings of the time and rampant media speculation, has made it difficult to uncover the truth. The murder of Mary Rogers remains an unsolved mystery. Many theories have emerged about what truly happened, but none have led to a definitive conclusion. The case continues to be one of the most captivating tales of 19th century crime, still drawing the attention of historians, writers, and enthusiasts of unsolved mysteries.